everyone, you're welcome again to another episode of the N.O.W show. On today's episode, we're going to be dealing with overcoming weight struggles. And I have two wonderful partners, my friends, on the show with me this morning. I have Osa.
Hello.
Osa Ezekiel, and I have Omu Obilor.
Hi.
So ladies, like I said, our topic this morning is about overcoming weight struggles. You know, a lot of people have issues about their weight, and should this be a problem with people? Should it really be an issue? Osa?
Well, it all depends on how you see yourself. Some people have weight issues, as we call it, but they're very fit. Some have health issues which they don't know about. But the first thing you need to do is, if you recognize that there's an issue, what you can do is actually do something about it. Okay. Once you realize that you have weight issues, as you call it, most people say, okay, see your doctor first. Let your doctor examine you. Let him be sure that you're fit to start an exercise program. And whatever program it is you want to do, all you want to do is start doing something. You want to do things that you know you can be consistent with. Okay. So whatever program it is you want to do, what I subscribe to is eating less and moving more.
Exactly.
If you stay at your desk, get up from time to time, move. Do whatever exercise it is that you love to do. Walking, skipping, running, going to the gym to work out. Anything that works for you, just start by doing it.
Okay, so now that you have said that they should just move, so Omu, tell me, is it okay for people to really feel low about themselves when they have weight issues?
I'll say that different people, irrespective of weight, really, some people suffer from low self-esteem.
Okay.
In the first place. I'll use myself as an example. I don't suffer from low self-esteem. But I've always thought I was fat, even when I was slimmer than this. And nothing anyone says, would make me feel like, until I started accepting that, you know what, this is me, just work at being better. And most importantly, work at maintaining a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
Because you can be fat and healthier than a size 0. You can be a size 0 and you're healthier than a size 22. So sometimes our size is not equivalent to our health. We also forget that when we weigh ourselves, muscles weigh more than fat.
Okay.
So you weigh more than fat. So when I have toned up, my weight on the scale is certainly going to increase. Okay. So I say to people to check their inches. That's why nowadays we don't use weight to really decide how healthy you are. Okay, use the circumference of your stomach, and fat around the stomach is responsible for high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and all that. And then that said, a lot of people feel low from, and it's actually a case of hormones. But in our society, we haven't quite realized that depression can be hormonal. Wow. Which is why a lot of people say to me, like I say to people, that when I'm stressed, I go jogging and I feel a high. Because your body releases some hormones. So, like, we also forget that a lot of people eat based on their moods. And our society hasn't quite realized that depression and mood swings is actually 90% of the time hormonal. Wow. So, which is why I say to people that when I jog, I feel a high, because your body releases some hormones. I usually use the word dose. So you have the dopamine, the oxytocin, the serotonin, and the endorphins. They release all sorts of hormones, and our body reacts to them in different ways. We'll go into that some other time. I have tried quick fix diets. They do work. But your question should be, are they sustainable? Which is where the lifestyle comes in. And which is why I say bio-individuality. So you choose what works for you, for your body system, for your lifestyle, for your environment. There's no use saying to you to eat pear and strawberries, knowing fully well that you're not going to have them here.
You know, when you said people eat based on their moods, I could relate with that, because I know through my own struggle, how every time I would just feel like snacking. I'll be full, but I just feel that something sweet must come into my mouth, you know. And so I could relate with that when you said it. So you have to look at the whole, what did you call it? Wholesomeness.
The wholesomeness. And there are also some things you eat that uplift your mood, that can be healthy. I know that sugar is the first culprit, but there are other healthy things to eat to uplift your mood, which is why you have people who are addicted to Coca-Cola.
Okay. Because of the Coke.
And then ice cream, the
sugar keeps calling your name. I know what it's like.
So,
what I do before I put something in my mouth is like, how does this help you? What do you benefit from eating what you're
value added.
Value added.
Exactly. So what value does it going to add to my body? No.
When I was eating those sweet things, it was not. I didn't think about value added though. I just wanted them in my system. Oh my God!
No, but then you were happy.
Yes, I was. I was.
Like, be happy. Be you.
Yes.
If that's what makes you happy at that point in time, then do it.
Okay.
But then after,
but don't too much of everything is bad. I mean, what I say to people is sometimes we talk about this dieting and it can be quite scary. It's not as if you can't have that one odd chocolate or that one odd ice cream.
Just one bottle of Fanta.
But then it's not a lifestyle, which is what wake up in the morning. Exactly. And then you should always be conscious of the fact that it's garbage in, garbage out. The fat you eat is the fat you wear.
Yeah.
So that's where you need professionals to advise, and we need to be aware of that. Oh, I lost weight doing this, so you can lose weight doing that.
No, not same size fits everybody.
It's not same. It's bio-individual.
No.
Okay.
Everybody do what works for you. What works for me may not work for you.
Wow. You can say that again.
But then again, tell you what. I've just decided that, you know what, just be consistent with whatever you're doing.
Consistency is very important.
Consistent results.
And don't expect to see that lose 10 kilos in 1 week.
No way, you didn't gain the 10 kilos in 1 week.
And when you now don't lose the 10 kilos, it sets you back because you now slip back. Like it's like when you're fasting and you fasted, you haven't eaten the whole day.
Yes.
And then you climb the scale and you've actually put on 1 kilo. Then you're like, I might as well eat.
What am I
sometimes that's water weight.
Yes, it's water weight. And then sometimes we expand because of the heat.
Yes.
So I'm morbid, so I'm very fond of checking I can wake up in the night and take my waist measurement and my hip measurement.
Wow.
So I can say to you at night, can you imagine in the morning? I said in the morning my inches was 37 and now it's 30. But we expand, the heat makes us expand, you know. Sometimes we put on our shoes. Sometimes every day. Sometimes we put on our shoes and they're tight.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That happens.
So it's same thing with our bodies and all that.
Okay.
Then I try to convince myself that maybe the jeans strong.
Like I told my sister this morning, I said maybe just dress strong.
Oh my God. Anyway. Also, you knew I was going to get here. You know, especially when you were talking about the consistency. I called Osa my coach because, I mean, her weight loss inspired me. And I went to her and I said, Osa, you must teach me to do this. You know, so when you were saying what works for her may not work for me, when it worked for me, it's just that I wasn't consistent. And I would find myself going back to her and saying, Osa, under your guide and direction, I was able to lose 11 kilos.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Oh, proud of myself.
Wow. When is the next thing?
Keep a thing. I wish it. Anyway, Osa, you've lost a lot of weight. In total, how much have you lost?
In total, almost 40.
Goodness.
Yes, I tell you.
Within a space of
first 1 year, and then in 7 years, I've been able to maintain.
She's maintaining
7 years.
I'm so jealous of her, Omu. I'm telling you, I'm so jealous of her. Because I'm always like, how do I do it? How do I get to be like you? I can't. So tell me, Osa, you are an inspiration for a lot of people. But what inspired you to move?
I was tired of being fat. I just was tired of being fat. And so one fine evening, I was coming back from work. And I saw a neighbor of mine. He was running, he was jogging. It was about maybe 7:38. And so I slowed down and I told him, I said, Hillary, you mean you're the only one that wants to be slim in Africa? Say, yeah, come down from your car, come down from your car. And I'm like, hey, come down from my car. I said, look, by December, I want to be a size 10. He said, come, let's do it. I said, okay, don't worry. I will start. He says, I will call you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. I said, no, next week.
There's always a next
no,
week.
next week.
Let me prepare my mind.
Procrastination. Next week. So the next day, he called me. We came out and we exercised, and from that day, that was it.
Wow.
I think the support he gave me really helped me start.
Shout out to Hillary.
And you know, that's the thing, that's the beauty, you know, because when people help you on any journey, they become a part of your history.
Yes.
And that's it, they just become a part of your life. When you're talking about that thing, you keep referring to them, oh, this was this person who encouraged me along the line.
And he wasn't
when I had
judgmental.
Yes, he wasn't.
Judgmental. Because a lot of people will be like, hey, where do you
want to go to Abio? I know.
Like when he's in front and behind and he's like, oh yeah, come, let's go. Yeah, let's
go. People that will see you and say, what is this?
That's why they say be careful you tell your story too. Because you know there are some people, they are just there to bring you down. As soon as you tell them, but others will just encourage you.
Somebody has asked me, what did you do? When I said, oh, exercise.
You say, oh, that's what you all say.
She said, oh, is that all? 2 days ago, one of those street people on the road.
Where do you jog?
Osaka. Madam, you're looking cute.
Of course, no, but that's the thing about looking good. Sis, you can't blame them. You look good, you look good. Yeah, no, and they have to appreciate it. And look, everybody appreciates
madam, you are not looking
everybody appreciates good things. Forget it. So
no, but me, I can't wear
everybody appreciates good things.
After all that work,
I don't wear this like this, so.
Hey. After all that work, come and hide it. It's not possible.
I have a lot of work. Let me show it in my clothes.
I need to be like them also that I can.
It's not possible.
Flounce, you know. But please, you know, at the end of the day, I always say that just be happy.
Just be happy.
Just be happy with
and
yourself.
Be you. You know, I said
that's it.
That sometimes, you know, sometimes
I'm not as slim as you guys are. I'm not as tall, but I am happy. Oh yes.
I've met ladies who carry themselves.
The courage. Oh my God, your courage.
Whatever they wear.
Yes.
So if you're not comfortable in your skin, there's really nothing. Because really, I said like I was saying to someone who said, "Oh, what does your husband think about your weight?" And I'm like, I don't stop to think what anybody thinks. If I'm comfortable in a size 0, trust me, I'll be a size 0.
Yeah.
If I'm comfortable being a size 14, trust me, I'll be a size 14.
And you're happy 14 at that.
And so it doesn't really matter what anybody thinks. Because when you're a size 0, they'll say, you're too thin. When you're a size 14, they'll say, you're too thin.
I always tell people, do this thing for yourself. Not because somebody's saying you are fat. You know, when you wake up and say, look, I'm doing this for myself, then there's a tendency that you will keep at it. You understand? You will keep making progress for yourself. For you. Stay on your own lane. I mean, there was a man we saw now, he was walking at his own pace.
Yes.
He's walking, he's coming back. But at your own pace, run your race.
You know, it's you know, every time I'm taking the walk around my estate, when I see people who are much slimmer than me, I'm like, what are you doing? You're giving us problems, you know? You're giving us problems. Then it occurs to me that somebody is seeing me too and saying that.
And you know, talking about sleep is something else that a lot of people underestimate. So lack of sleep actually contributes to depression. Lack of sleep actually contributes to weight around your tummy. So sleepless, you gain weight. Yes, sleepless.
Wow.
Sometimes I do 4, 5, 6. Then I see 7 hours. I'm like, wow, I did it.
You know, everything we've said, everything just keeps coming back to the same thing. Be happy in who you are.
Yes.
Just exactly.
Positivity.
You know, whether you're fat, you're slim, you're skinny, whichever whichever name anybody wants to call you.
A brush.
Whether you're a brush.
Whether you're Bugedi
or you're Lekpa Shanti, whichever one. Whichever one. Just feel good. Okay, so you've heard it all from Osa and Omu, and I'm sure that you've picked up so many things like I have done. I've had fun actually recording this session. I mean, it's been an awesome time, and I'm sure that when we call you back, you're going to oblige us and come and everything. Okay. Well, before we go, I need a closing shot from you, Osa, and I'll come to you, Omu. So,
okay, I would say this is a journey, not a race. Take your time, do whatever you need to do, and stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Health is a journey, not a destination.
Yes, it's a journey.
It's a journey, not a destination. So you're constantly on that journey. Don't go and start things that are difficult and build walls around it and all that. Just do something simple, something sustainable, and enjoy yourself while doing it. Whatever makes you happy, whatever rocks your boat. That's what I say.
Can I add one more?
Yeah.
Please don't tell people you're fat. Oh, you've added weight.
That's not a greeting.
Oh, yes.
You're skinny. Please, that is not a greeting. Appreciate people.
What has happened to you? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Please,
don't
greet people that way.
You've lost weight.
Were you new?
My God. In fact, to get a lot
don't
of
say hello
that,
to people that way.
We need
Appreciate
to be
people
positive.
for who they are.
We need to be
positive.
positive. And we're starting from where we are. So let's be committed. Bossa is starting on Monday.
Right now, right?
Let's jog back.
Oh my God, okay.
All right, let's go.